So we have 4,000 pounds of beef that is ready for us to pick it up very, very soon. And this is where we're planning to put it. And if you're wondering, where's the freezer? Well, I have the same question. So long before we started even knowing what homesteading was, we had another dream that was even bigger, and that was the idea of someday being able to own our own herd of beef. But that's a pretty big jump when you don't come from a ranching background or a ranching family. So homesteading was really the route that Christian and I took right from the beginning to get us a little bit closer to that lifestyle, which set us up for success when we had the opportunity a number of years ago to start an actual herd of commercial beef. Probably should get out and get the gate.
That would be your job.
I'm the video person.
This is third cutting alfalfa that we're feeding because these are our babies. So we want them to put on as much weight and grow as fast as we can get them to grow over the winter time. So we feed that in addition to the grass that they have in the pasture.
So our herd has grown over time, and our goal from the beginning was to be able to offer grass-fed and grass-finished beef to the public directly farm to fork. This year marks the real beginning of that process. A little bit windy today. So last year, 2020, was our first little test run of our beef business. We just had a few steers to process. So we had those butchered and we sold the beef locally, and it sold out. It did fantastic. So this year we are doubling up our output. So last year we snagged this used walk-in freezer off of Craigslist, and it worked great to store the smaller number of steers. But we just processed 13 steers. That's right around 4,000 pounds of beef. I know, right? And so that freezer and our little personal freezers, they're not gonna cut it anymore. We've been converting this old shop and getting it ready for a custom walk-in freezer. We had this freezer slated to be finished in December, and then things happened and the freezer guy that we hired to build it had to put it off. But now we're really down to the wire because we have to go pick up these 13 steers next week. And as you saw, there is no freezer in the shop at the moment. But he was supposed to come before Christmas, and then he was supposed to come the week after Christmas, and then he was supposed to come last week, and then he was supposed to come yesterday, and then he was supposed to come this morning, and we have not seen him yet. And I'm a little worried this freezer guy may not exist. And I suppose we should have a backup plan, but we don't have a backup plan. So have you heard from the freezer guy?
Yeah, he's supposed to be just leaving Denver.
Okay. Stress is running a little bit high around here this morning. Okay, the freezer guys showed up. So they are indeed real people, and I feel very relieved. Yeah, that's them in the Enterprise rental truck, I guess. So it's the next morning. I didn't film the guys working on the freezer yesterday because I just felt like it could be awkward, but I want to go snoop and see what they've done. It's pretty cool. It's a lot of progress. So this guy specializes in taking old freezer panels and then repurposing them into new freezers, which I like because it's recycling and it also saves you a lot of money. So that's what these are. They're panels that he's salvaged from other freezers and has repainted and cut down to size for us. So I have this on the bottom. And yeah, looks good. So I am very relieved to report that after many, many roadblocks, the freezer is finally complete. It is a monster. So I had plans to document the whole process of it being built. And then the company that we ended up using, let's just say they weren't my favorite. There was some issues, some communication issues, some showing up on time issues. So I kind of lost the drive to try to document that on video because, yeah. Anyway, it's done. It was stressful at times, but it's done. And now all we have left to do is to go pick up 1,000,000 pounds of beef from South Dakota. The moment of truth is here. It's the day when Christian's gonna go pick up all the beef. Finally. Here it comes. He left in the dark and he's getting home in the dark. It's at 9 below, so that's looking good. Won't be empty for long.
Look at that bad boy. Big old thick guy, 1.5 inches thick.
We're still getting our shipping details and our website set up, but if you are interested in ordering grass-fed, grass-finished, all-natural Wyoming beef from us when we're ready to roll, I've left a link down in the show notes. You can join the email list and get updates as soon as it's ready.